Hello everyone. In this session, we will discuss about provisioning compute and storage. In this session, we have go through the console, how we work on the console. We discuss about different terminologies like your reason, availability zones, and others. Regarding the icons, also we discussed there, and meanings also we discussed. What is reason, availability zone, VM bucket? We already discussed that everything. So now, how to provision the hardware resources. That can be the compute, that can be the storage. So provisioning compute and storage refer to the process allocating and configuring the necessary computing power like your CPU and RAM in case of computing power and storage resources like disk, object storage, block storage if you remember, file storage we can do. Today we will discuss about the object storage. Need for permission, application, services, or users. This is really a critical part of IT infrastructure management, especially in the cloud computing and data center part. Provisioning is really critical part. Either it is a private data center, private cloud, or public cloud. Okay. So in compute provisioning, what we do here, the resource includes CPU, memory, and sometimes GPU and other processing units. Provisioning compute means allocating virtual machines or containers, choosing the number of vCPUs, amount of RAM. Auto-scaling rule, I think not we can cover today in cloud environment. But still, we will discuss about creating a compute resource there. And similarly for the storage, we will work on S3 storage, disk space, knowledge, block storage, file storage. Provisioning storage means allocating storage volume or a bucket. So we will work on bucket today. Yeah. So we will do the manual provisioning. Today we'll do the manual provisioning. So let's move to the console. Uh, I think you all are familiar with console. In the last video, we discussed everything here. You can see here, recently visited. In our last video, we have visited the EC2, compute resources. So it's here now. So either now we start with the compute resource provisioning means compute resource. So either we can click here directly or we can again go to all services. From all services go to compute section. From compute section we can choose the EC2 category. Click on EC2. So if you go to the dashboard, I have shown you the left hand side dashboard option. No, nothing is available here. No instance, no capacity reservation, no IP, no key pair. Everything you will be familiar when we do it practically. Not all, but few things will be clear to you. How to create resource. So look here, launch instance. Launch instance. But be careful again, I'm saying. Always be focused on this reason. In which reason you are going to create it. This impact a lot. If you're creating some another reason, can be more latency, price rate can be different. Price can be different in different region. What I do, I will choose the region from here, will come into the Mumbai region. In Asia Pacific, Mumbai region, AP South 1 we will work. Now, if you go to dashboard, you can see here on the right side. So be where I'm again repeating right now, I'm in Asia Pacific Mumbai region. Okay. So either you can start launch from here launch instance. Instance I told you that is a virtual machine. So look here, it is the console from where you will need to configure everything. No need to for walkthrough. First it asks for a name. What name we want to give? So test hyphen EC2. Okay, test hyphen EC2, no issue. You can give any name. Now, as I told you, operating system you can choose according to your requirement. Either you can go for the Mac OS, Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, whichever operating system you want to choose, you can choose from here. Or what the option, browse more AMIs. AMIs means image. And actually, if you are going to choose image, window image operating system here, it require an operating system image here. So right now we are going to start with window. I choose window operating system. Give it a moment. Checking. Okay. So window has been chosen. Now you can see here which window operating system do you want? Server 2025, 19. Okay. With SQL Server, with SQL Server 2022, with SQL Server 19, with SQL Server. Lot of options are there. Look. Okay. Now? So now it depends on you which operating system do you want. Right now I'm going to use, because you can see here some are the free tier eligible. Right now we are working on free tier eligible, that are free tier. For other you have to pay. You will get a bill there in your email. So I'm going to choose a free server. Yes. So 25 free. Now which instance type you want? Which instance type do you want to use? It's checking here. So you can choose any nano, T3 micro, T3 small, medium. You can see here vCPU, 2 vCPU. In T3 small also, 2 vCPU with 2 gig of RAM, 2 CPU with 1 gig of RAM. So you can choose from here for the family. If you go for the uh, EC2 types, somewhere on the even on the documentation part that I discussed with you, where you get the detail of what means the T3 and TX large, 8 CPUs with 32 gig of RAM, 2 CPU with 4 gig of RAM. You can check it here. 48 vCPU with 96 gig of RAM if you go for the C512X large. But right now I'm going to choose T3 micro. Okay. So, but sometime in all the regions, everything is not available. So if I choose to North Virginia, if I go to North Virginia, there can be more series added here. There can be more series than Mumbai region. If you repeat it again in the North Virginia, like EC2 hyphen test, it's taking some time. What the services are available in that particular region. If I choose the Windows, in Windows also you can choose operating system. Only the difference I change here the region. Leave it in T2 micro or T3 nano, whatever you want, you can choose from here. If you choose some wrong, then it will be paid. You have to pay for that. Okay, so leave it default. Now you have to create a key pair. Key pair means password to log in that machine. Naturally, we everyone have the password there. So if we create the password here, proceed with the key pair, not recommended. Without a key pair, not. But I can have to create a new key pair also. Give any name, EC2, whatever name you want to give. But you have to keep it safe. If you lost it, it will become very difficult to log in into the machine. If you forget the password and you don't for lost this PAM key, this is not the PAM key file we are downloading. So create the key pair. You must have to keep it safe. So as soon as you create it, it automatically gets downloaded here. You can see here ec2-test.pam. You have to keep this file very much safe. And you want to log in. Network is second. I will leave it everything default. Either you can choose here, edit. If you go to edit, VPC, networking component we discuss, subnet we discuss there, auto assign public IP. So if you know to work, we discuss about the private subnets and public subnets. So in the same way, private IP and public IP. To communicate the internet, you must have to have one public IP. So auto assign the public IP should be enabled. We discuss about the security firewalls, security groups. So we must have to create that. So you can add more rules here, like RTP. Now, depending on the requirement, what you can do, you can add more rules here. You can want to allow all TCP, you want to allow ping, SSH traffic, SMTP traffic, DNS traffic, which type of server you want to use it. You want to use a mail server, then POP, IMAP should be enabled. You want to use it as a web server, means you want to access the machine via web. HTTP should be enabled. But right now, for the testing purpose, we are just going to enable RDP here, or just add some more tools. No issue. Like I will do whatever depending on HTTP. Source type from anywhere. Right now, it's not a secure environment, so from anywhere we can access. Otherwise, you can add here specific IP here. Okay. So custom TCP not. We are going to add HTTP. Source type anywhere. So in this way, you can do that. You can add more. HTTP we have added. If we add, we can add HTTPS also. Just totally depend on your requirement. HTTPS from anywhere or from specific range. You can configure the storage here. By default, only 30 GB is free. So we want to keep it safe. You can add more volumes here. Like we discussed a general purpose, provisioned, everything we have discussed in the theoretical part. Cold storage, throughput optimized. We have used that word there. Not in depth, but at least that introductory part we have added there. So you can add as much as you want the volume, but keep in mind it will be charged. By default, 30 GB is free. If you add more, then you have to pay for that. So better to remove it here. I will keep one free. In tier eligible customer can get up to 13 GB of EBS, SSD, and magnetic storage. So, so what we have done? First, we give the name, then we choose the operating system, then we choose the machine, then instance type, and we create a one key pair here and network setting and launch the instance. Don't go for much options right now. So launching the instance, so you can see it take only moment. Within a moment, you can create a server according to your requirement. Successfully created, initiated, and launch. Now it will take some time here until unless this status check become 2 by 2 check, you will not be able to log in there. But in the meantime, everybody can see it's a private IP and public IP. It's a public IP. So login here, we should have this IP and private IP. It will take some moment now. So better to pause the recording for some time. Like now running, but initiating, not started. Status check is initiating, initializing. So I'm going to pause for a moment, or you keep refreshing it. Okay, now you can see here 3 of 3, check pass. Now how we can access this machine? Go to connect, RDP client, because window based, so RDP client, remote desktop file. I downloaded it. So one desktop file has been downloaded here. Or you can also do it from your RDP connection from your computer, remote desktop connection. If you search a remote desktop connection, you can see here, you can start it from here also by using the public IP that I was showing to you, or just download the RDP. Then second thing, get password. We must have to have the password of that. So get password, upload the private key that we downloaded, EC2-test key. When we are creating the machine, this one, if you remember, please we go back and watch it and then decrypt the password. So this will be the password to log in. We copied it. Now what we do, EC2-RDP, we open this file, connect. It is asking for the password. I copy that password and okay. So simple. Machine is ready, asking for the certification. Yes. Yeah, that's the point. The machine is ready. Okay. So in this way, you can work. Just give a moment. It's getting ready. First time it is taking some time. Otherwise, next time it will be ready to work or start within a moment. So new machine is ready with you. That is the beauty of cloud computing. No need to go any vendor to ask them, then take the permissions, then he wait. In the meantime, the vendor arrange the server for you. Got the point? Give it a moment. In the meantime, what you can do to verify, go to instance, you can check everything. Public IP 124.115.248. Private IP 172.31.35.72. Let it start. To give you more clarification that you are ready to log in on that machine with the help of remote desktop connection. It's taking time. My network is slow, taking some time to load. So other feature you can see here, the meantime that machine ups at that console, you can see here everything. IP address, okay, regarding the status, it's working perfectly. Monitoring you can do, live monitoring it will be there, you can do there. I just started here, so it's uploading here. It's really taking a lot of time. I think my network is slow, but still, give it a time. Okay, monitoring is available. Means cloud, AWS cloud automatically monitor that regarding the status, CPU status. You look here, how much CPU utilization is going on, how much network byte in and out, network packets out. Okay, no? So it's keep watching every minute, every moment it's watching. So this is the way you can log in there. I'm just waiting to upload it. Personalized settings. Same like you create a fresh machine. When you install the window, you get the console like this. First time it will take the time. Otherwise, it will be ready in moment. It's just like a real machine you have. Okay, let it be load. In the meantime, what we do, we go for the another point, that is the storage provisioning is same like. Go to the storage section, go to S3. It will be simultaneous. It's taking some time first time. So when we go for the storage management console, look, here is the bucket word you are finding. Create a bucket within a big storage like a file or folder. So create bucket. So in this way you can provision it. It's a general purpose or it's a directory. Give a bucket name. My this bucket name should be globally unique. This bucket name, if I write here my test ACL, you can enable for the access for ACL public access. You want to make it public or not? Right now I will make it public. I acknowledge. Versioning, keep the multiple versions that we also discussed. Okay, encryption, you want server side encryption or which kind of encryption do you want? Bucket key, enable or disabled. So much security. So I have given a journal name like my test. We try to create it. If this name exists all over the infrastructure in all the regions, then it will give an error. Look here, contain uppercase character. There are some rules. My have fun test. If I again check it, name should be unique. Yes, name already exists. This name should be globally unique all around the world global infrastructure of AWS. Name is globally unique. Service is regional, but name should be globally. Let's just I give some random number. I give some random name. Create access. Yeah. Create bucket. We have done that. Now it's creating a bucket successfully created. If I go to Amazon S3, if I go to directory bucket, a general purpose bucket, yes, bucket has been created. Now I can upload whatever I want to upload there. Okay, so I can upload any file, metrics, properties, permissions. We have to give some more permission here. What permission? Edit means who can access it, who cannot access it. Edit. You have to copy this ARN. If you are very much perfect in JSON, if you are very much perfect in JSON, then you can write the permission. But I don't know about the JSON. So what I do, I will give the policy generator. So which policy for S3 bucket policy I want to give? What permission? Allow principal all stars, all services I want to. Otherwise, you give a action, all action. Otherwise, if I remove the all action, you can say what specific action? Create access point, create bucket. What I want to do, you can give the specific permission, but right now I'm going to allow him all. ARN, you can Amazon resource name. Every resource you create there has a specific name. I copied that and paste it here. Add statement, generate policy. Copy all this to give the specific permission and paste it here. Look, this is a JSON. This is the bucket name, ARN name. So I want to give all. What specific permission you want to give? There can be n number of files within a folder. There can be n number of files within a folder. So we can choose a specific file or all the files. So save changes. So has been created. I did it successfully. Now if I upload something here, in the meantime keep watching this. It's taking very much time. Okay, so it has been created. We can upload whatever you want to upload. Add file. Mm, anti-Manila and all. I don't have any picture. Save picture, no save picture. I just upload anything. Suppose I upload this MKV file. It is taking some time and upload. So now what happened? It's uploading. Look here. Machine is ready to work out as a normal machine there. Look. A machine is ready to you to work out within a moment. In the meantime, so I have shown you how you can log into a machine, and I also shown you the storage provisioning. So now if you go here, oh, it's uploading taking some time due to big file. Done, uploaded successfully. Now if I go to my S3 storage, this is a bucket. Inside that bucket, this is a bucket. Inside that bucket, I have loaded this file. So if I open this and I want to give you access this file, what I give you, I give you this link. I will give you this link, object URL. I copied it and I share it with you, and I just paste it here. So it will be available to you to watch. It's a heavy file taking some time again. Uh, so in this way, you can provision the file object URL. By using this object URL, you can check everything whatever you want. You can upload, you can share via this particular. Okay, so this is all about what we discussed. We discussed about storage provisioning and compute provisioning, how to take the remote access and how we can share storage. So thank you very much. See you in the next video.